Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I want to talk about something that's kind of fun, kind of wild, and kind of cool. I kind of have a new baritone, kind of, sort of. You guys probably know what I'm insinuating here, but I want to dive in. Let's get into it. Before we dive into this video, first off, if you're brand new to my channel or you've yet to hit that subscribe button, be sure to do so, as these videos are intended for my subscribers and my subscribers only. I appreciate you all so much for coming back. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this, and I wouldn't be able to enjoy it as much as I do. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out, and enjoy the video, okay? So what is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. My name's Ray. I'm a guitar player here on YouTube, and this video, this fun little science experiment, this science project, is something that I've had on my mind, and I've been wanting to do it for quite some time. I finally pulled the trigger, I finally made it happen, and yeah, today's the day we're going to be talking about this new baritone idea. So now, what do I mean, new baritone? Well, ladies and gentlemen, my band, Luna Muerta, has been playing several shows as of late, and it's been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much to everybody who's been coming out to hang out with me, hang out with us. It's really been a lot of fun meeting you all in person finally. But yeah, man, we play predominantly in drop F. I decided to play in drop F and write drop F about a year ago, and it's just so much fun to play, and I love that tuning so much. But what's really challenging, and it's my own fault, is it's very hard to find baritone guitars that can handle drop F, right? You know, most baritones kind of live around the 27-inch scale length. Now, the issue is my Jazzmaster is 30 inches, but the issue is there's not many guitars that are 30 inches long. There's like the Gretsch baritones, which are like 29 3/4. You got the Squires, you have a Sub-Zero out there. But apart from that, man, there's not too many, and the ones that are 30 inches are very hard to come by and rather expensive, generally speaking. So now, what am I getting at here? Well, here we have a 2021 plain old Gibson Les Paul Standard, just stock from, you know, the factory, right? Well, how funny would it be to be able to play this thing in drop F? It would just make all the dad rockers really angry, and I just think it would be something so left to center to play metal drop F with a Les Paul. Well, how am I going to be able to do that? Well, I think you guys know by now. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have a drop pedal here in my possession. Now, I've had this thing in my possession for like 4 or 5, maybe even 6 months by now. And I've always been toying with this idea and toying with this, you know, just kind of video. And today's finally the day we're going to be doing it. So what's going on right now is this guitar is tuned to drop F, but an octave above where we play live and where we write. So this guitar, plain old drop F, up-tuned, then be running into the drop pedal with the octave below setting, and then it's going through my standard rig, which is an EVH chorus, a mud killer, and then it's going into the blue channel of the EVH stealth. All right, so I recreated and re-recorded our song Inevitable, and I want you guys to hear what this thing sounds like in drop F, an octave below where it's tuned. It sounds wild, it sounds heavy, and it sounds unique. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick little demo song, quick little jam, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about my findings with this guitar, okay? So with that being said, let's get to some tones right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do we think of that sound and what do we think of that tone? Well, I think you can especially hear it in the isolated guitars. This rig just sounds like alien-esque, and I love that, man. It doesn't really even sound like a real guitar. It sounds like a fake guitar, and I kind of like that in a way. It's not like that pure tone that, we guitarists really, I guess gravitate towards. It sounds fake. It sounds like something trying to emulate a guitar. And that's kind of cool, man. You know what I mean? It's something, left to center, something weird sounding, but in a good way all at the same time. As I continue to go on this musical journey, this musical career, if you want to call it that, man, I'm really just trying my damnedest to just continue to try to just separate myself from everybody else as best as I can, for better or for worse. And I just have this envision of, like, we have a show coming up in the middle of August, and what better way to separate myself to play in drop F and play a Gibson Les Paul standard and just play this like kind of ignorant heavy down-tuned metal. I just think it would be the coolest thing, and I'm really tempted to pull the trigger and just make it happen, maybe even for a song or two. I don't know, but I just think this rig, this new Baritone, ain't nothing special, but it's special for me. I just think it would be so funny. You know what I mean? I just think it would be so funny to do that. And I'm just really tempted to do it. I think I might. It's going to be Friday the 13th, August 13th in Jersey. So, who knows, man. But all in all, everybody, I'm kind of rambling, man. To wrap up this video and to kind of just bring it back in, I really like my findings with this. It doesn't sound like a real guitar, but it sounds unique. And at the end of the day, that's kind of what I'm going for. Ain't too many Les Paul standards sounding like the way it sounded for this video, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's kind of a win for me, So ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this video. What do you guys think of the tones I came up with? Leave all your thoughts down below. Again, if you're brand new to my channel, be sure to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I'm out of here. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay metal. I'll see you guys next time. Later.